Happy Sunday to you. This is Mean Dean and welcome to Mean Dean's Album of the Week. This week we are featuring the Out of the Cellar album from Ratt. Out of the Cellar is the debut studio album by the American heavy metal band Ratt, released in 1984 by Atlantic Records. The album was an immediate success with wide airplay on radio and heavy rotation on MTV of its singles, especially the hit Round and Round. The album is certified as triple platinum by the RIAA. The album brought Ratt to the top of the glam metal scene in Los Angeles. Out of the Cellar would prove to be the band's most successful album. All right, so let's give a listen right now. Here is side one of Out of the Cellar by Ratt. The only place you're going to hear it is exclusively on YouTube Music Radio with Mean Dean.
sees another and she acts so sweet. You wanna try, you're lucky today. She wants money. 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 Yeah, just money. She walks the streets all night alone. She acts so sweet, she makes it known. She wants money. 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 Quick change. She wants money. 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 Oh, she wants money. She wants money. She wants money.
Hey, this is Mean Dean, and you're listening to Mean Dean's Album of the Week. We just finished up side one of Out of the Cellar by Ratt. Started off side one with Wanted Man, You're in Trouble followed that, Round and Round, In Your Direction, and She Wants Money wrapped up side one. Okay, so as you know, Mean Dean's Album of the Week is exempt from the 7-song, 30-minute minimum music mandate. That does resume when we do our next classic rock set. Okay, so we got Ratt and Roll for this Sunday. And now let's get into side two of Ratt, Out of the Cellar. The only place you're going to hear it is exclusively on YouTube Music Radio with Mean Dean.
You think I'm kindly, sinful, not seen. Know what I mean?
Hey, this is Mean Dean, and you're listening to Mean Dean's Album of the Week. All right, so we finished up side 2 of Out of the Cellar by Ratt. Yeah, Ratt and roll for you Sunday afternoon. All right, we started off side 2 with Lack of Communication. Back for More followed that. The Morning After, I'm Insane, and Scene of the Crime wrapped up the album. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this Rat and Roll edition of Mean Dean's Album of the Week. I know I did. Of course, I always do. All right, so join us again next time when we do another edition of Mean Dean's Album of the Week. Until then, take care of yourselves. Have a great week. And this is Mean Dean saying, see ya!